Get ready, RVers. You're in for another rootin', tootin', crashing, smashing, exciting adventure. Your RV Destinations crew has crisscrossed the states of Maryland and Pennsylvania. We will be traveling to Maryland's beautiful eastern shore to visit, you guessed it, Ocean City. We'll visit some fun-loving, rough-riding cowboys in Frontier Town and then journey to the Keystone State to visit the Drummer Boy Camping Resort in Gettysburg. We'll make a quick pit stop at the Potomac Speedway in southern Maryland. Watch Lauren and Matt battle it out again in another RV class clash. And we'll take you inside. That's right, I said inside a demolition derby. So fasten those seatbelts real good this time, RVers. And if you have a helmet, put that on too. Check those brakes because you're going to need them. But you don't have to worry. Why? Because we're doing the driving.
RV Destinations is brought to you by Leo's Vacation Center.
There's no better place to shop RVs. Start your vacation at Leo's RV.
And Payway, flavor as rich as the culture.
First stop on our RV road trip is Ocean City, Maryland, just a 3-hour or so drive from Baltimore. This resort town has all you could ever want for fun in the sun. You can't see and do it all, so we're taking you to a Western-style theme park and campground. It's Frontier Town, where the cowboys and cowgirls know how to have a good time, and they make sure you do too.
You old fool, you're breaking the law. Breaking the law? Yeah. Well, Marshal, I ain't been here long enough to break nothing yet, but you give me 5 minutes.
It's fun to see all the people like we're sitting up here just having a good time, enjoying themselves. Some of the people that have been here, I think we've gone back 4 generations of people coming back now and bringing their families, and it's really neat to see.
We have a lot of people that keep coming back year after year after year. Countless number of people have said, you know, we've come here as kids, we took our kids here, and now they're grandparents. So we have 3 generations at least coming here quite often since we've been open since 1959. That includes some of the people that work here. Our Native Americans have been coming here since 1959. That's Redbird, and then of course his son, Johnny, right now. His sons worked here also. So as I said, it really is a family sort of atmosphere run by families.
It is, and I thank all the actors and actresses, the cowboys, cowgirls, our whole staff right down to our pony ride kids. They come in here, they are so good with the guests coming in, the little children, whether they go on a pony ride, the kids' eyes light up, they've never been on a horse before. The cowboys are explaining some of the tools of the trade of the Old West, and they really get into being here. So it's a nice family enriched environment. We do a lot of history. We do a lot of fun things, and it just keeps people coming back.
I agree with Ms. Julie. It's more to it than just the entertainment side. We are imparting history. A lot of the shows we do, the tools of the trade, as she said, even in the rodeo part of it, you know, there's very few places in the country that you can go anymore and get this. And we feel it's a very special place for the public to come to. We get them here, they usually come back because they thoroughly enjoy what we do.
Well, my RV compadres, if you're in Ocean City and you want to do something a little bit different, have a good time away from the beach, head on over to Frontier Town. There's lots to see and do here, all in a family atmosphere. I know you'll enjoy it. Coming up later in the show, our daredevil photographer Patrick trades the RV for a demolition derby car.
Oh my gosh, Facebook. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I I am at a demolition derby. I'm filming for the TV show RV Destination. I got my camera, my cage, because I just rode, let me flip, in this car.
Oh my, that looks dangerous. Stay tuned to see what happens. Coming up soon, Lauren Davis and Matt Foxcroft battle it out in RV Class Clash. You don't want to miss this showdown. Stay tuned for dirt track racing at the Potomac Speedway. But next up, we're traveling back across the Chesapeake Bay to ride ponies, pet pot-bellied pigs, and enjoy the sights, sounds, and fun of the Hereford Fall Festival.
Well, in a small town like this, the fire department is the glue in this town. I mean, it is very important, a sense of community. We have an all-volunteer fire department. So this is the big fundraiser every year to raise money for the fire department and for the ambulance and the food banks. And the fire department really puts this on, despite what he said. They really put this whole thing on. It's the best 2 days of the year in Hereford. Everybody goes.
This is our largest fundraiser of the year for the fire company. We started out years and years and years ago. We had carnivals and we had dinners and shrimp feasts, crab feasts. Now we kind of set this thing up. We have 175 vendors, 14 to 20 food vendors. We play 6 bands. We have helicopter rides, moon bounces, monster truck rides, hay rides. It's all the community stuff. Everybody here touches our community somehow. Whether it's the school programs, there's a 4-hour troops program over there. It's a high school group that gets together and they mail letters to the troops overseas. There's a group over there, My Neighbor's Foundation, Linda Price runs. She helps out the kids that can't afford to go to their prom, buy their yearbooks, buy their caps and gowns. So there's a lot of fundraisers here. You know, local driving schools, you know, the band's playing. Ronnie Dalton is one of our bands. He's been here 18 straight years. He hadn't missed a year. He's a Hereford High School graduate. You know, this is a big deal for us.
I just feel like I'm helping the community and just helping out. They always need help.
It's the best 2 days of the year in Hereford. Everybody goes. And we run, the Hereford Zone Business Association runs what we call the hospitality tent, where we have silent auction items, and then we have, like for example, we got a donation of $350 worth of tools, and we're doing a special silent auction where 60 raffle tickets for $10 each, and you can win all these great tools. But the money, then the bulk of it goes to the fire department, and then we do make donations to other community groups.
It's a great day. You know, we got a great weekend. It's fun. It's hard work doing it for us, but it makes it all worthwhile at the end of the day because the money's going to the firehouse. That stuff's expensive. So to keep the fire protection in the town, we have to do that.
There's so much to see, do, and eat here at the festival.
What you got there?
Funnel cake.
Say it again? I can't hear you.
It's a funnel cake and it's delicious.
I can't hear you. Got stuff in your mouth. What is it?
Funnel cake.
Lots of excitement here in Hereford, and all for a good cause.
Tell you what, we got into the rides because of the kids, and I'll tell you, the face expressions, they get on the ride, they're all excited. You get out here and you get out there and we give them a ride and then bring them back and they're all excited. The first thing they're saying is, can I ride again? Can I ride again?
Coming up next is RV Class Clash. RV experts Lauren Davis and Matt Foxcroft are at it again. It's Davis versus Foxcroft as they explain why their RV is better. Which one would you choose? Matt has that Go Anywhere Class B, and Lauren has the larger, more roomy Class B+. Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey Lauren, I don't know who won last episode, but I'm telling you, today you're going down because my Class B is far superior than your B+.
No way. I have outdoor storage, room inside, and ladies can still drive this and feel comfortable.
Well, mine's actually easier to drive, and with the Mercedes chassis being diesel, you're gonna get a lot better gas mileage.
No way. My Dodge is still far superior.
Both RVs look good to me. I don't know which one I like better. Do you? Stay tuned for more information. Next up, RVers, rev up those engines as we head down to Southern Maryland for some dirt track racing, where you're in for a wild ride on a dirt track. It's the World of Outlaws late model series at the Potomac Speedway, where racer Dale Hollidge and his mom Denise keep the thrills coming.
Hi, my name's Dale Hollidge. We're here tonight with the World of Outlaws late model series at Potomac Speedway in Budds Creek, Maryland. We're here to have some fun. We're here tonight at Potomac Speedway racing with the super late model, the World of Outlaw late model series. We race here throughout the Mid-Atlantic region at racetracks up from Pennsylvania to North Carolina through Delaware. A lot of times we're gone all weekend, live out of our motor coaches here and just travel around. We got a couple guys that help me, friends of mine, just try to have fun.
Behind every successful man, there's a great woman. And at Potomac Speedway, the woman behind the scenes is General Manager Denise Hollidge.
My husband started racing here probably 30 years ago. I worked for the previous two promoters. So when they got done, they needed somebody to promote. So Greg Gunner took it over and asked me to be the general manager. I've probably been here 35 years. It's a great place, family fun facility, great racing every Friday, March through October. We have 4 demolition derbies a year, 2 in June, 2 in September. We have 7 different divisions here. Most nights we run 5 divisions. Our premier division is super late models. Then we have a limited late model division, a crate division, pure stocks, enduros, strictly stocks, and U cars. So there's a variety of different classes for different people as to what they can afford.
The cars are tube chassis. This is a rocket chassis, 900 horsepower engines. Everything else is pretty much unlimited. It's a wild animal.
Rocket chassis, 900 horsepower engines. I'm hooked, but how do you get started?
My dad always raced when I was growing up, so as I come along, I was helping him, and then when I got of age, started racing in lower divisions and moved my way up, and now we got a ride provided by Gunner's Honey, and we get backing from him. He owns everything, so we like to race as much as we can. There's been a few younger guys getting into the sport. If anything, have the parents come out and let them watch. That's how they get involved, and then once they get old enough, hopefully they get involved. I mean, that's our future, just like I did. If none of the young kids get involved, sooner or later, the sport's going to die.
Thrills and excitement in a family atmosphere.
If you haven't experienced dirt track racing, you haven't experienced dirt track racing.
She's right. If you want some excitement, head on down to Potomac Speedway, because I guarantee if you love racing, there's nothing more thrilling than seeing those cars come roaring around that track. It's dirt track racing at its finest. But next, RVers, let's take a moment to catch our breath and get back in the old RV. It might not move as fast as those race cars at Potomac Speedway, but it has all the comforts of home. Next, we'd like to introduce you to an RV friend from Pennsylvania who has taken camping to a new level. All the comforts of home plus a lot more. Let's visit Jim Zuna and family at the Drummer Boy Camping Resort in the historic town of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where the RVers up there are partying in some very creative costumes.
We're seasonal campers at Drummer Boy. We've been up here about 10 years now. And every year we usually do some kind of theme, Halloween, that we all get together and we pick a theme and we all dress for that theme. We've been doing it for the last several years, and this year we did cops and robbers. So the ladies are the cops and the guys are the robbers. So we attended the golf cart parade and made the golf cart into a little transport vehicle and had a good time doing it. We've enjoyed this the last several years, and it's fun watching the kids come out and come by the sites and visit with us.
Welcome to Drummer Boy. Hope everybody is enjoying their stay. We're going to start our costume parade soon. They'll be handing out candy up front here. Make sure the little ones get some.
It's relaxing. You get away. You can do it for a weekend. We've gone as long as 5 days. And it's relaxing to sit around the fire and just be outside. After you've worked all week and
put up with the stresses of, you know, the daily grind, it's nice to be able to get away on a weekend and just sit by the fire with, you know, family, friends, or like I said, everybody I've ever met at a campsite so far has been like, it's almost like you've known them forever. You know, everybody just gets along. It's a really relaxing atmosphere.
Well, the nice thing about camping in Gettysburg, there's so much to do. Not only in the campground itself, but in the area itself. With a lot of the history of the Civil War, you're not too far from Hershey, you're not too far from D.C. So this area is a lot to do. And within the campground itself, you make a lot of friends, and we do a lot of things together as a group instead of, you know, on our own. We have seasonal camping dinners. We get together and have campfires on the weekend, and we all get together and do it as a group. We enjoy just the two of us, so this is basically set up for only two people to sleep. It's set up with theater seating and a kitchen with an island and everything, so that's what we've kind of enjoyed. We also put a deck on it to make it kind of like a little easier to come in and out and don't have to deal with stepping off into stones or whatever. We have our picnic table up there. We have a cooking area in the back. We keep our shed here year round, so it makes it easier when we pack up for the end of the season. We have a second refrigerator in there, so when we have a lot of people over, we can put food and drinks and stuff in there. This kind of like helps us get out of the weather when the weather's bad. We got a little bar set up inside here. We have a sitting area for the group, and we have plastic on the side so we can leave it open and you can look around. And we also have our TV so we can come in and watch sports or baseball games and whatever through the year. So this is how we enjoy our camping.
If I could do this every day, all the time, I'd be doing it every day, all the time. But unfortunately, I still have to work for a living, so I still do have to put up with that. But that makes it all the more worthwhile when you get those weekends where you just can chill out and relax. Like I said, I've been up here with my kids, with my in-law, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law have come with us. Sometimes it's just the wife and I come, and I've met other friends at places, and we all get together, and it's a great experience.
This is seasonal, so it's 7 months. So even after, you know, we pack up at the end of the season, we still maintain our contacts and get together with those people that we've met here. And we continue to meet more and more people. The circle of friendship just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Drummer Boy is a destination in and of itself. We have 2 pools, we have a 250-foot water slide, we have mini golf, themed activities every weekend, so it depends which weekend you come. You might catch Elvis, or you might catch one of our DJs, or karaoke. So it's very family-filled, relaxing, take time, wind down, and enjoy your stay.
Drummer Boy's been voted one of the top 100 campgrounds in the United States in years past. We've got 450 sites, 50 cabins. We're really a destination in and of itself. Even though we have the town of Gettysburg that is a huge draw to our country, we feel Drummer Boy, a lot of guests have come here previously, they come to camp and they never leave the campground. We kind of appeal to all kinds of campers. We've got seasonal camping when they can come camp with us for the entire season. We actually have some guests that camp with us spring, winter, and fall. And they camp with us on a year-round basis almost. And then they really have an experience here at Drummer Boy that is quite unique versus the hotel business, where in the campground industry, people become like family to each other. They come to camp, they're here numerous times. A lot of them never leave, go other places. This is where they spend kind of in essence their retirement, bring your kids, have quality time. You run into people that you haven't seen for a long time, such as yourself today. It's really very unique that it's becoming what years ago we used to do in hotel businesses. Go stay in a hotel room. It's now coming into the camping world. It's different because you go stay in a hotel, you go on vacations, and then you got to go out to experience that area and absorb all those additional expenses. But here, you pay a fee, and then you've got your kids, your grandkids, your family. You're all here for the weekend, and they're cooking here. They're staying in a cottage. Maybe they've got an RV. They come up for the weekend. And again, like I said, they might be seasonal guests that are here for the whole season. So you really can appeal to a lot of the guests, those that want to camp, those that want to stay in a hotel, but they come stay in a cabin because they have the unique experience where they can bring their whole families here and cook here and don't have to absorb all the extra expenses other than what you'd have in the resort.
I've never seen golf carts like the ones I saw at Drummer Boy Camping Resort. And those costumes, very creative. But now it's time for round 2 of RV Class Clash.
I don't know what Matt's talking about, but I'm going to tell you about the Winnebago Trend. It's a nice Class B Plus on the Dodge ProMaster chassis. You get 12 to 13 miles per gallon. You have great outdoor storage, and you have a power awning with outdoor speakers.
This is a Winnebago Era. It is a true Class B on the Mercedes chassis. The reason why that's great is because it's diesel fuel, and they say these get anywhere from 18 to 21 miles per gallon. Another reason why people love my Class B is because this does not resemble a traditional RV. If you live in a neighborhood like Bowie, Columbia, Ellicott City, or Reisterstown, they have a lot of strict HOA fees where they don't want they don't want any RVs out there, but this looks more like a van, so you're able to keep it parked in your driveway.
I do have my favorite, but I can't tell you right now because our daredevil producer, photographer Patrick has some trouble at the Demolition Derby.
I just got out the car. Our car broke down while I was riding in the car. We got in like 20 car accidents. We got rocked. This is insane. My heart was beating. I was so this. Yeah. I just did that. Oh my goodness, I had to get on here. I had to tell somebody. I was so glad that I had this cage for my camera because, man, I'm telling you, we were getting rocked. We were getting hit. Then our car broke down. It was smoking, and we were sitting ducks in the middle of the track. And we were just getting hit, boom, boom, boom. It was insane. I think I'm getting ready to go back out again.
Sounds like you had a smashing good time. But who are these crazy drivers, and why do they do what they do? This is an exciting event and a great way to raise money for the fire department. A worthy cause. You never know when you're going to need them. Awesome. So, if you feel the need to let off a little steam, tear stuff up, or just smash and crash a little bit, try the Arcadia Demolition Derby. It just might be for you. Do you know what time it is? Time for round 3 of RV Class Clash. Matt and Lauren will take us inside each RV. I know you want to look inside.
Now let me take you inside and show you why the B Plus is better than Matt's Class B. You have a slide out with an extra bed so you can fit a third person. You have a huge full bathroom in the back with extra storage. And the best part is the huge skylight in the front that gives you a bunch of natural light.
All right, let's go inside and check it out. So we're on the inside and it's small, tight, but that's what a Class B is all about. You're trying to be sleek, incognito, easy to drive, easy to travel. You have a sofa right here, directly facing a TV. You have a decent sized fridge for it being a small RV. And then back here, you have a bed with separation in the middle if you want 2 people to sleep individually. And there's a filler right here to make a full bed in the back. Also, the front passenger seat and driver's seat swivels, making it as usable as a small RV can be.
My RV friends, we've traveled to a lot of places this summer, and the producers here at RV Destinations have been wondering, where do our viewers go? Please post photos of you, your family, and your RV as you've crisscrossed the country, and post them to our Facebook page, RV Destinations TV. We would love to share a few at the end of our next show. And don't forget to email Matt or Lauren your RV questions at the address on your screen.
RV Destinations is brought to you by Leo's Vacation Center.
There's no better place to shop RVs. Start your vacation at Leo's RV.
And Payway, flavor as rich as the culture.
Hope to see you on the road.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. Already posted it.